Welcome back, everybody. This is Subtyper, and you are live with me tonight for our final stream of the night, or possibly not. It depends if we get onto the last one. And this is going to be Farm Simulator 19. Normally, this is the one we chill out to, but we might just run one more after this, depending on timings and stuff like this. We have got the dog with the vet for our first checkup after our operation in the morning. But let's see how we get on and see how we get done. Next, we've done a few streams today. We've done American Truck Simulator, which we run a little bit later on. And then we did Cooking Simulator. And then we did Euro Truck Simulator 2. And now we're back to Farming Simulator 19. So, as it's loading, we are in Felsbrunn, Germany. We'll see what we've got left to do and where we're at and what we've got sorted. We have our trailers full of potatoes that we picked from the last field. That's all sitting there ready to rock and roll. We can go and get them sold and get some money in. We've got £29,755 there. The train's all moving. There's the tractor there. We're going to carry on ploughing this field. Let's get that done. We've got our Forgan's distilled whiskey in hand, and we're all ready for a nice chilled night out. So many thanks for following us, many thanks for joining us, many thanks for spending time with us. It is appreciated. We are running late on this one as well, about an hour and a half late, but you know, sometimes the best things are worth waiting for. Now let's see where we're going to take these potatoes. We have potatoes in every single one of these trailers. Let me show you. There we go. And it's already been dropped off. We'll put the covers on and they're ready to be dropped off somewhere. So let's go and have a look and see what the prices are and where we can take them. So potatoes, let's have a look. Potatoes best price at the moment is Port Northwest, which is there. So we could take them there. Let's go and take them to Port Northwest then. It's a long old drive. We'll get it done and get it done. Now, which is going to be the best way to get there? I think if we go left here. We should be able to get these unloaded. We've got the horses there, of course, Forgan and Angel. They have to be exercised. We've got a good load of potatoes and all of them at 99%. And we're going to be turning left here. We'll beat the cars round. And then we get to the end of this road and we should be at Port Northwest. Let's have a look and see how it's going. Oops, I dived out. Shouldn't have dived out there. So yep, let's see if we can get this map down. Oh, okay. You heard them being impatient all behind them. Just could overtake, you know. So we're flying along in our tractor. We're going to get these taken off. Thank you very much to myself for sharing your screen. That's Liz, of course. She's operating the likes, the shares, and all that and the other. Appreciate that, Liz. Thank you very much for taking care of it. We are going to hammer this one through. Forgan Distillery going down nice, drinking it pretty neat. We've had a little bit of a sore throat lately, the last couple of days, and that's all down to the fact of we've been that tired over the last few days. I think I've been snoring my throat off, and I'm kind of hoping the golden nectar of Forgan Distillery will ward off any evil germs, or Germans, not evil Germans, germs. Good evening to Andy Perryman. Hello to you. I hope you're well. And thank you for joining me. Looks like you've done a cracking job on Andrew and Ian's bus to head down to London for that demonstration you're doing. Well, a lot of the coach industry is going down to London to protest in regards to them not being that well supported during this COVID pandemic. Good evening to Sean Devlin and Matt WR1 Sheet. How are you? Hope you're well, and thanks for joining us. We've got our glass of Vaughan distilled whiskey in hand. We've got the drivers behind me giving us some grief. Good evening to Ayla Elizabeth Smith. Hello to you. Hope you're well, and thanks for joining us as well. We are currently live across facebook.com/subtyper and YouTube as well. youtube.com/subtyper as well. Let's get down here. We've never been on this bit of the map before. This is Port Northwest coming up ahead of us. It's a bit of a trek, and with this much weight on the back, let's hope we can stop at the bottom. Or we could deliberately turn it over. Now we're going to make the roundabout. 3 trailers on the back of this. Big old load. You don't get this on Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator. Normally it's only 1 or 2 trailers at the most. Hello to Andrew Stevens. Sam Gosling, good evening. I hope you're well. And Paul Whedon. Top van that bloke's got. Paul Bird, hello to you. And thank you very much for joining us as well. It's appreciated. Now, where we're going with this. And we are currently in Felsbrunn, Germany. Now, where we're going to tip this trailer. Let's see if we can tip it over there. That's probably the best place. Thank you, Robert Maletti, for the like. It is appreciated. You are an absolute legend. That man, if you're interested in Call of Duty Modern Warfare and stuff like that, go and check out his live streams on Chef's Life Gaming. And now what we'll do is we'll take the cover off and we'll tip these potatoes and some dollar, or euros as it would be. Yes, they're going to get chipped at the same time, right through that grate there. We're making potatoes and french fries. Let's pull forward and do the next one. Next trailer. I wonder if we do 2 trailers at once. That'd be quite good if we could. Let's have a look. And Mrs. Doubtfire's voice. Roundabout are fun. Yes, they are. Yes, my man. They are really fun, especially in the wet. They tend to make cars rather lively in the wet to do. So, if you're joining me on a watch party, don't forget you can always come across to the live stream, and if you are on the live stream and you need any promotional work done or anything like that, don't forget, drop a comment in this live stream and we'll give you a shout out, give your business a shout out if you want, and we'll see if we can promote your business as much as we can. And there's the next one to be dropped. So we've earned a nice bit of dollar here. We are up to, oh, that's tipping it a complete different way. That's tipping them out the back. There we go. We are over 40, hopefully 45,000 euro. No, maybe 43,000, but that's alright. We can work with that. Let's get this back to the field. I wonder if we get a bigger tractor, we could put more trailers on it. So let's get that back one covered up. A bit of aerodynamics. Make it go out a little bit quicker and not have so many people peeping their horns at us. Catching this, I think it's an Insignia, we'll just about go there. Pretty difficult driving in a straight line when you've got a chase camera this high up. Looks like we're in a drone or in a helicopter, climbing the hill. Big old hill, this one. Give you an idea of how steep it is. So this might be a more direct route, but I don't think it's as quick. And we're certainly not going to do any reverse parking with these trailers on the back. Here we go. Oops, we've just driven into an Audi. Oh dear. He'll probably not be very pleased at that. Actually looks more like a Lexus. Aye, Blyons. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Chill out with a nice glass of Forgan's distilled whiskey. Corn whiskey. The only whiskey licensed corn distiller in the UK. He also makes a canny gin and rum as well. I should do voiceover, shouldn't I? Nobody understands us with a Geordie accent, but, you know. Farming Simulator 19. The way to chill out on a Sunday evening. Watching Subtype R drive tractors and trailers and combine harvesters. He also rides horses. So there we go. That's the voiceover career ended officially, I think. We are currently heading back to our farm. Hello to Anth McCluskey, how are you? Welcome on board, young man, and thank you very much. And we've got a lot of people that are regular followers and regular viewers, and it is all appreciated. All your support is really appreciated, and we do love everybody that supports with either likes, shares and followers and everything else. It's one of those things where we do appreciate every single one of you. Let's go this way. We're going to cut across the fields. We're going to take this trailers back, way back to the farm here. And Ian Wardley, hello to you. Sorry, Ian Walker, hello to you. Where did I get Ian Wardley from? I do know an Ian Wardley, but it's the great man himself, Ian Walker, joining with there. Good evening, hello to you. Hope everybody's well in your household and family. And if not, I hope they're on the mend. Here we go again. We are back where we started now. So let's drop these trailers off. Now I'm pretty sure I've got some of these trailers on lease, and if I have, I want to drop them off so it's not costing me a fortune. Right, let's have a look. Oh, that needs repairing. The Salford 4202. That's gonna need a repair on it. Let's have a look and see if we can find the trailers. As you can hear, there's the farmer whistling away in the background. Last of the summer wine being the speciality. Right, let's have a look. Let's go and take some of these trailers back. But what was it? So this is the vent. Now, which was the device that we needed to repair? It was the Salford 4204. Now, what's the Salford 4204? I hear you ask. Good evening to Ernie Ward and John O'Keefe. Hello to you too. Thanks for joining me. Ernie's got an amazing van club, Northeast Vans, and he runs an amazing Ford Transit as well. Oops, we crashed it again. We do need to find out what a Salford 4204 is. I think I may be wrong, but it could be the combine harvester blade. If anybody knows what a Salford 4204 is, I should know what I bought, shouldn't I, really? Then let us know, and we'll get that maintained.
Oh, right, Robert, I get it now.
She says, alright, Robert, she gets it now. I don't know what you've been giving her, but she's finally got it. I think she's got it, by George. Not that I know George is by, of course. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a look.
You mean Two Little Ducks 22?
Two Little Ducks 22, apparently. No idea.
Two Fat Ladies 88.
Two Fat Ladies 88. I don't know what the heck she's going on about.
That version was an old version.
That version was
My
an old version.
version's better.
And this version's better. Good evening, the Guy Duke. How are you? Thank you very much for joining again. Appreciate it. Let's get rid of this trailer. And sell this trailer. Return. So that's what we can do. Yes. Do you really want to sell this vehicle? No, but we want to return it. Because that is what we... that's what's costing more money. Is all these trailers. And we shouldn't have a big crop next, I wouldn't have thought. Because we haven't planted now yet. That one. Actually, we'll back it up so we can get out. Oh, well, that for some reversing, double trailer reversing. That's what I'm talking about. We'll keep one trailer. Should have cleaned it first, shouldn't I? Ah, this is our trailer because it says it can sell. So we'll keep that trailer. And we'll get rid of this trailer. Now hopefully what I can do, drop that one off, move it round. Let's see if we can dive in here. Still need to find out what a Salford 4204 is. Any ideas, Liz? I know Salford's near Manchester. I don't know if that indicates that it could be something to do with something in Manchester. Salford. Is it Salford or Salford?
What did you say what?
Eh? It was on one of the screens. It said that the Salford 4202 needs repairing. I don't know.
On your tractor?
No, I don't think so.
Trailer?
Could be a trailer. I don't know. Let's have a look. So this one we can return it because we've had it on lease. Yes, let's do that. Thank you very much. That's been returned. That's saving with some money. Case IH Maxim CVX 125 is the tractor we've got. Let's get this trailer hooked up. It's a Farm Tech. Still got plenty of fertilizer and weed killer and stuff sitting around. Take that back up to the farm and dump it off. I think we need to increase. Hello to Roy Millington, Dave Killsby. How are you doing, David? Or should I say Davey? It's good to see you on board, my friend. Thank you very much. Hello to Roy Millington, the legend that is Roy Millington, the guy that builds some of the best engines in the world for your cars. If you want a high performance, top class engine, he's the man to go and see. Roy Millington from Millington Diamond Engines. He's built more top end engines for escorts and the likes than most of we've had hot dinners. This guy is an absolute legend, like I say. And hi, not bad, Dave. Managed to lose my job this week. So we got because of this pandemic, we were stood down in April doing the IT work, and we were all due to go back on July 22nd, and management decided that they weren't going to keep on, so they went, see ya, and we were like, cheers, thanks for that. And so we've kind of we're job hunting. So if you know any good jobs going, young'un, let us know. I don't mind, you know me, I'll day out. Well, within reason. But I hope you're well, Dave, and I hope your dad and your family are as well, Sarah and the kids. Well, that's not a Salford 22, 42, or 4, whatever it was. Is that a Salford? No, it's a Bredel. Now where's this Salford? Is it the potato picker? Could be the potato picker. Not fancy a class 1 again? You only if I'm driving your trucks, mate. I tell you what, that's stunners. That T-cab's an absolute beaut. If anybody's interested in trucks, which I know a lot of you are, this Dave Kilsby, by God, does he know how to light a truck up, and by God, does him and his dad know how to run a business. They are absolute amazing people. Amazing people. That give a lot of people a chance to get into the industry, and hopefully it rewards them as much as they reward other people as well. Legend that is. Yeah, Dave, I'd love to, mate, but I've still got to get me driver's CPC, and at the minute funds are tight. But we'll get there, man. We'll get there eventually. We'll always do. We always do. Well, I don't know what a Salford 4200 is now. I know how we'll find out. Let's have a look and see if we can find what a Salford 4200 is. It's obviously something called Salford. Let's have a look. So a Salford 4204. Robert Clayton, hello to you, son. How are you doing? And welcome on board, Robert. Thanks very much for that. Appreciate it. And Saz has only got 3 weeks left for baby to come. Lucky mate, you got that big transit. You're going to need it. It's a huge red planer. Yeah, you're right. Awesome job. Thank you very much. We'll get that taken care of. It's just as well you got that that transit with the extra row seats there, Dave. What is it? Number 3? Third child on its way? Good man. Tell you what. Awesome job. Hello to Stevie Stanton. Well, there's a name from the past. Used to work with Stevie a long time ago when we were driving coaches at Classic. Bree Dabia, how are you doing? Thank you very much for joining me again. It's always a pleasure to see you on board. And Captain Sam Quigley, hello to you. You, my friend, are an absolute inspiration and a legend as well, that is. And I cannot wait to get back in the air, get back in the skies and do a little bit more flying. And now the training sites are open again, that should be a possibility. And it certainly will be when we get our next roll under our belt. I think this is the Salford, is it? Is that the Salford? Potentially. No, that's a Row Polymag. I wonder if that's what's on the back of there. And let's check it out. Yes, it is. This is the one that needs repairing. So, second and no more. Oh, mate, you gotta have another one. You know? It's gotta be done. You gotta have another one. So what you hoping for, boy, girl, do you know? Thank you very much, Liz Clayton, for them 10 stars. You're a star yourself, thank you very much. Thanks for supporting us. Robert, I hope you're well, mate. We've got some stuff to do this week, so hopefully you'll be up for that, young'un. And seeing it's now officially 6 weeks holidays, you've got a lot of work to do in that garage with us. So we'll get that sorted. See, this is the thing, Dave. When you've got plenty of kids, you can get them to work for you in the garage. You know. I know Poppy will be what you call it. We'll be out there, and no doubt I reckon you should get one of them ride-on trucks, mate. I think that's the way forward. And we're having a boy, but that's it for me. Whatever. Sarah will give you those come to bed eyes, and all will be forgetting, and number 3 will be on its way. Good man, you. Honestly. But Dave, if you know anybody who's doing driver CPCs, or if you've got any contacts, give us a shout, man. Let us know, and we'll even if it's just weekend work and stuff like that, we'll have a go, and let's see how we always enjoy being out on the roads. She loves it. Did you see my soapbox? I did, it was brilliant, that, man. Awesome, awesome. How's that transit going? Are you still loving it? He's got an amazing transit. Beautiful exhaust note on it as well. Give me a ring tomorrow. I'll help you get sorted. Your start here, thank you very much. It'll be probably late afternoon, because usually when I've done this live stream I'm a little bit tired in the morning. It's got nothing to do with this whiskey I'm drinking. So, welcome everybody on board. We are live streaming across the world with Farming Simulator 19. Looks like Liz has just won the lottery. I wish. Oh, she's working away on her little one projects there. Bless her. MSRT need a slap for warranty. Well, if you ever want somebody to give somebody a slap, fella. Aye. So I take it hasn't got the standard Ford warranty on it, has it? Or what's the crack? What's the crack with the warranty? Because I tell you what, MSRT vans are absolutely epic. Although, but when me and Liz were talking earlier, and we were talking about what we're going to replace the Subaru with when it comes round, and I was thinking about a Ford F450 Super Duty Limited. Obviously that's after I've won 4 lotteries, but the new ones look absolutely epic. I mean, you won't be able to park it anywhere because obviously it's the bed's 8 foot 2 inches. You'd need 4 parking spaces just to get the thing in, like, but you know, and you wouldn't be able to go into lower height barriers. But it's an epic truck though. Bet you any money I could pull one of your trailers as well. So this is us. We are currently dragging this plow around. We're going to jump onto the other trailer with the seeder, and we're going to start seeding this field as well, and seeing if we can get another crop in there and start planting it up. Let's have a dive on here. Let's get on and get this done. Soybeans. Ah, that's what we decided we were going to plant, wasn't it? Soybeans for the soya milk and the soya bread and the soya flour. Oh, go on, get over. 4-wheel drive. Power. Chucks is still doing well. They haven't grown much though, they? Here we go. Let's spin it onto this one. Let's set it away up here. Right, so we need to do that, I think. Wrong button. Let's make sure I've got the right buttons. V, that's the one I was up for. And then we need to turn on the sower. Ah, she's sewing there. Lovely. Stick a worker on there as well. Get that sewed. One of these body kits and all the kit inside, so that's the MSRT and a crack appeared in front bumper. That was a stress fracture. Wow! When I took it to a body shop, they said it was down to a problem with the plastic. Couldn't sell the Scooby now, spent too much on it. Aye, I must admit, I'm at that point, mate. It would be pretty difficult to sell the old Scooby. But it's 3 years old now. And I mean, I couldn't sell it just yet because literally bones of the buttocks are showing through. But you know, we can probably keep it going on the roads for a bit longer because well, you're mainly using it for the van. But like I say, it was a hell of a shock and surprise when management turned around and said, "Yeah, that's it, you're done, lads." We were expecting at least another 12 months work out of it, but you know, it happens. He's online and stuff now. Are you? Oh wow! I would love to. I bet that looks absolutely epic. Dave, get a picture sent over, man. I want to see what it looks like. I bet it looks epic. I mean, we were all set ready to get Jamie and Evo tuned to remap mine, but 450 quid's a lot of money when you haven't got it. But we'll get there, man. We'll get there eventually. Never get down in life. Always look at the happy sides. Things could always be worse. Good evening to Luke Harvey. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you had a good day today and you've had a good week. And everything is looking shiny new. Now again, we'll get that little bit done. Tell you what, we'll run it all the way down here and get this whole line done. I wish the lad on this plough would work a bit quicker. Alright, turn that off. Let's run this way. And then we should be able to go all the way to the top here. Awesome, good lad. I can't wait to see. We've been checking out to try and find out where my white one ended up. And according to DVLA, it's not MOT'd. It hasn't been MOT'd since December 2019, and it hasn't been taxed since 2019. So we don't know whether it's been scrapped or whether it's sitting somewhere earning money, and the guys maybe just saving it until a sunny day to get it back on the road or what. But I'd love to know what happened to me to me white one. It was a crank or that. Good evening, Damien Nagel. How are you? I hope you're well. Thank you very much for joining me. And what a story you've had this week, eh? What with Subaru drivers crashing in Scotland and all this, that and the other. Wow, man. You know, what a ruination of a car that was. 80 mile an hour into a Q2. And hopefully the occupants of the Q2 are doing well and everybody's fine. And hopefully everybody got out of that alright. And it's good to see you alright, my friend. Thank you very much for that. It's good to have you on board. We are currently playing Farming Simulator 19 just to chill this down a little bit for the Sunday night before the crazy Mondays start. And crazy times indeed, fella. Crazy times indeed. I think people sometimes lose their minds and do crazy things and forget about what the actual consequences are of their actions. And unfortunately, it's sometimes the innocent people that get hurt, which is horrible to think of. But you know, it happens. Good news this week, though. Daughter got engaged to a really nice lad called Odin Gray. And we're really proud of them too. Congratulations to the both of them. She's also started to do this FM perfumes and stuff like that. And it's oh my god, Dave, that looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that, Liz. Isn't that gorgeous?
Very nice.
Very nice, exactly. And it's got the great Kilsby number plates on there, but I like the headlights, mind. The headlights look absolutely stunning. I bet they look well at night. I know, I like that. I like the wheels as well, Dave. You've done a good job on that, young man. And so she's doing this FM perfume stuff, whatever it is. So if anybody wants any perfumes that are just like the factory ones or the big brands, let her know. Lucy Clayton there, over on our FM site. She's on Facebook there, Lucy Clayton FM, I think it's called. And she'll get your orders in, get that sorted. They also do candles apparently. So I don't know how you would wear a candle, or whether you would just like, hang it around your neck and set fire to it so it smells nice. So thank you very much for that. But Dave, that is some lovely car, that now. Chris James, and your old boy is still in hospital. Bless him, bless his heart, totally agree, and congrats to the both of them. Thank you very much, Dave. It is right, she's managed to find a good one. I know it's not traditional for daughters, fathers to not like the son-in-law and that. I know that's kind of traditional, or to give them some grief, but to be honest, I'm over the bloody moon. If she hadn't married him, I'd have probably married the lad myself, He's a good lad. Maybe that's why he asked her, in case he thought I was going to ask him. I'll put that to her at some point. Scooby Andy, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Thank you very much for joining with Mr. White. And we're not doing a very straight line, yeah. This could be down to the Fogan Distillery whiskey that we're drinking. It is helping the sore throat though. By God, is it? It's like TCP. No, it doesn't taste like TCP, but it's good for you. That's what I was getting at. It tastes bloody lovely. It's a sort of whiskey you could drink all night. And you never know, if the night's still young, it might just happen. So we are currently planting soya beans for the it could be COVID actually. No, it's not COVID. I mean, who ever heard of a silly disease called that? COVID. No such thing. Don't believe it. I think it's a big conspiracy. I think the governments were told by the diesel and the petrol companies, make sure the public stay inside and so they don't use their fuels because we're going to drop the prices. I think that's what it was. I don't think anybody's to blame. I think it's just, you know, I think it was seasonal flu, to be honest, but never mind. But for everybody that's been out there, the legends that are the HGV drivers, the hauliers, the distribution companies, everybody that's been keeping this world turning, me hats off to you boys, because you know what it is. You're doing an amazing job and you deserve every bit of gratitude and thanks you get. Every time you see the rainbows in the windows for emergency services, remember it's not just emergency services, even though they are the ones on the front line. It's every single person that's out there doing their best to keep the economy alive and everybody else alive by filling shop shelves and distribution centres and places like that. And I know Dave and his dad's done an amazing job over the last however many weeks in doing the same, so big thanks out to you boys. And China to blame. I'm up to my bed, Damien. John up early. Take care, mate. Love to you and Liz. Not a bother. Love to you as well, fella. You make sure you look after yourself and take care as well, and just, you know, try and avoid the crazies. They're out to get you, and just because they say they're not out to get you, they often are. So just you watch what you're doing, young, and keep it easy. And China to blame. Ha ha ha. Aye. Well, I must admit, there's definitely been talk, and it was definitely strange when you see what biological industries were in that area. So yes, it's definitely interesting. Hello to Graham Wolf, how are you doing? Thank you very much for joining. Phil Devine, hey man, how are you doing? And thanks very much for joining with you boys. Phil's an absolute top bloke who's I've worked with for months. I hope he's enjoyed his night out. Was he having a night out?
Yeah.
Alright, he was having a night out. So
He was out somewhere.
he was out and about partying. I hope you've had a good night, young man. And you're all home safe, you and Linda.
Secrets now, aren't they?
Hey lad, fancy grassing the poor lad up. Liz, that's shocking that. I don't know why you would do such a thing. Eof Neve McKaylee, hello to you. Thank you very much for joining us. And welcome on board the live stream tonight. We've got weeds in this field already, just a little patch up there, like. But what the hell did them come from? I only planted that like 10 minutes ago. These weeds don't not pop through canny fast. We'll have to get the old weeder on it. Get them taken out before they spread. Could do with another tractor, to be honest. Oh, look, that popped up again. Wow, something not right here. They're growing across the field. I blame aliens. It's like crop circles, but it's weed circles. We need some weed all or Roundup. Roundup sponsored by Cowboys. Michelle Ravel, hello and welcome on board. Thank you very much for joining me. And welcome on board. There was a program on Netflix called Contagion or something. It was all about Wuhan and COVID. It was about last year. Aye, there's been a lot of programs and stuff like that you can tie into this, and it was all predicted. And to be honest, I think this has been predicted a long time ago, and the governments have kept it quiet, hoping it hasn't happened. And suddenly, we're left with this, you know. And to be honest though, Dave, the one question that one of my friends has asked is, would we have known about it if the press and the governments hadn't told us? There's the question. Would we have known about it? I mean, obviously, we would have probably all been suffering and maybe all not very well, but would we have actually known about it? Or would it have all been put down as a seasonal flu? This winter's going to be amazing because we're not going to know if we've got cold or we've got COVID. That's going to be an interesting one. Gone to the doctors and he's going to go, I've got some bad news. Yeah, you've got cold. All right, okay, cheers. But as long as we keep drinking the good stuff, we should be fine. We should be absolutely amazing. If any company out there is looking for a haulier, then get in touch with Dave or his dad Chris and speak to Hawthorne Logistics. Go and check out their webpage, go and check out their Facebook page. They have got some amazing trucks. They have got the most amazing trucks you'll ever see ever. That blue Scania S-Line is an absolute stunner, That has got to be one of the best in the fleet there, right there. Although I do like the 143 as well. That 143 is gorgeous, I'm a sucker for old trucks. And the T-cab as well, Dave. If you put my name on that T-cab, mate, you would make an older man very happy until he was an older man. And the same with any auto electrics. If you need any auto electrics doing, Dave's the man to go and see. He can wire out cars like nobody's business. He does all sorts. He also does light bars, spotlights, accessories, anything like that. If you've got a wiring issue, and if nobody else can help, and if you can find him, call Dave Killsby. Now, which show was that from? Good evening to William Strain, and thank you very much. Come and drive it for me. Oh, mate, I'm out. I wish I hadn't had a drink of this bloody whiskey. I'm out the door, man. Pass us the keys here, fella. I'm out the door. I'm up for that. I'll drive that, not a bother. Not a bother. No better than a good V8 and a manual. I'm on about the 143. I hope you're on about the 143. If you're on about the T-cab, yeah, I'm not complaining either. Not complaining in the least. We could do live streams from the real cab, Hawthorne Logistics on the road. Good evening to Joanne White. Hello to you. How are you doing? I hope you're well. We could set up webcams in the cabs and do live streams like proper kind of any of them. No, I want the good ones. Like proper a proper TV show based on Hawthorne Logistics. That would be awesome. That. Imagine the publicity you'd get from that. That'd be brilliant. That. Any of them, ha ha ha. The Volvos are nice as well. I mean, I've seen one of the Volvos this week. I think it was it might have been Friday. I seen it coming down the bypass from Prudhoe to Wrighton, and it looks stunning. They really are looking stunning. The Volvos, the and the GNAS trailer on the back, again out of this world, looking really nice, and they're always clean. They're looking absolute beauty on the road. You can tell a Hawthorne's truck just by how clean it looks and how well it's presented. And if that's what you and your dad were aiming to do, then you've done a cracking job. You really have. Hats off to you. Hats off to you. The next step, Dave, though, is you've got to get a T-cab long line. An S730 a T730 long line. Well, that my friend, that's the boy, Robert Maletti has liked the stream. Thank you very much, Rob. I'm trying to remember where the bloody horn is on this. Oh, yeah, it could be that one. There you go. You can have your Sunday night horn, Robert. And like I say, if you are into your gaming, your Call of Duty and stuff like that, get over to Chef's Life Gaming. Give Robert 1 million likes and 1 million followers. The guy's starting his stream, and he's doing quite well from what I hear. He's a good gamer on that old Call of Duty shoot 'em up, and plays it really well. So yes, definitely, thank you very much for that. For everybody else that's joined me, you can all have the Sunday night horn. Here you go. And no doubt Dave's going to come back going, my horn's bigger than yours. Which is why he'll end up with 3 kids. So yes, no, that Subaru looks nice there, fella. I do like that. It's all, and the thing is, it looks like it's all put together really nicely. So yes, absolutely spot on. We're going to try, if we can, with the red one, and there's some limited edition badges coming for it, hopefully, that are going to look absolutely amazing from Gregor McAdams. Hello to Mark Chisholm, thank you very much for joining me. You can have the Sunday night horn. There we go, we're going to run down this road. And it's a strange pattern. These weeds are growing. I still reckon it's aliens. Not a bother. Cheers, Dave. Thank you very much. Good night. God bless to you and all your family. Pass my love on to Sarah and the kids, and also to your mum and dad. And you watch what you're doing. Have a good night's sleep. And remember, if you can't be careful, child number 3, please. Good lad, you take it easy. Thanks, Dave. It's been nice speaking to you. Well, we've nearly got this all sown, and we nearly caught the guy up in the plough. How's he doing? Where's he at? Is he stopped? Oh no, here he comes. Let's see if we can get this guy. Hey! See if we can catch him up. If I was a betting man, Dave, I would say there's at least another 1, if not 2 on the way, mate. I'm just saying. Any case, it'll be cheaper on drivers in later life. Kids kind of work for free. Well, some kids do, mine don't. Although Robert does. He does, bless him. He does a good job as well. So we are on Farming Simulator 19. We are around the world with this one. We are broadcasting around the world. We've got people in America, the good old US of A. We've got Malaysia, we've got India, we've got Europe, we've got South America. Hola and como esta to my South American friends. Take it easy, man. And we've got Canada in the house, Alaska, don't bother Alaska myself. And we've got a lot of people in a lot of places, giving a lot of love and a lot of support, and it's all appreciated. Use people to make this stream what it is, and make me want to turn the stream on every week, and give us more and more and more. You are all absolutely amazing, and we'd like to thank you as much as we can. We are going to carry on sowing soybeans. The soybeans are being sown as we speak. We're then going to get the old weeder out, get them weeds out of there, because that's not good. In fact, I tell you what, we might just drop that there and go and get the weeder now and get them weeds taken care of. Well, look at the weeds in that field. Wow. Now, which one was the weeder? We got a feeling it was this one. Yes, it is. Right, let's get this out of here and get this weeded off. wheel drive. It's unfolded. Dun, 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 dun. This is Thunderbird 5. Drop it on the ground and drag it along behind it. Let's get this weeds pulled out of here. We are currently running quarter to midnight on the 19th of July in the UK. The skies outside are dark. The comets are flying by. The satellites are going by. The stars are out. What an amazing evening. We've got look at that, man. There's more weeds popped up. I just driven over them. Let's see if we can get these out before they grow too big. And give him a chance to get some more of this field ploughed. They popped up rather quickly, didn't they? Right, let's see how we do with this. It'd be nice if we could do something with the weeds, wouldn't it? Rather than just get rid of them. Turn them into, I don't know, silage. Sell them off to the competitors as plants. Right, look at this, man. All these weeds being pulled out. Carl Leavold, hello to you. Good evening and thank you very much for joining us. It is appreciated on this late evening chill down before the working week starts. We are heading up and down this field to get it covered off. Let's see. We are going to hopefully get all these weeds taken out before they take a hold and spoil our crops. Pick that up, spin it round. One single solitary weed there. Look, we've got the thin tyres on this, or would have been driving over our crops and spoiling them. Want to catch it? Got it that time. Let's get these weeds sorted and taken care of. There's not like a good weeding. And then what we'll do is we'll get the other field ploughed in. And that should. The ploughing in of the weeds might fertilise it actually. Which that'd be quite good if it does. So this is getting all the work done ourselves. This is quite good as well. Because it saves money on wages. And it means we can earn a few more pennies and then buy maybe another field. That's the idea. We'll buy a field, stick maybe an animal pen in it. We were looking at maybe going sheep or something like that. That would be quite good. Get some sheep in there. Get these weeds out of here. He's doing not a bad job ploughing that. Yeah, we'll go. Let's get these weeds killed off and out of here. We do need to go and get that plough that he's working on repaired. We can do that at our little toolbox at the bottom there. That should be easy enough to do. I'm sure these weeds are progressing down the field as well as across it. Farming Simulator 19. All your oilseed radish. Oh, is that what we're ploughing? Here we go. All your farming needs taken care of in one stream. Have you ever thought about becoming a farmer? This is the exact way to practice, because this is exactly the way to do it. Let's have a look. Are you coming over tomorrow? Yes, yes, Robert. I've got to take the dog to the vet in the morning, mate. But we'll be coming over tomorrow. I'm on my other page so I can hit the like again. Good lad, thank you very much. And Robert Milletti. Wow, look at all them flags, man. from all over the world. You're right. And that's a great representation of the subtype of our family there, right there. That's spot on. Loving that. Follower milestone there for Robert Clayton. He is a follower milestone. Wow. Oh, let's have a look here. So, let's get this done. We are going to spin around here. Sometimes I would see these comments because I'm always on the live page. And sometimes they appear on the... Where on earth them weeds appeared from? Sometimes they appear on the watch party page. So if you're on a watch party and I've maybe blanked you or I haven't spotted you or whatever, make sure you get over onto the live page. Get over to the live page and come and join me. We do kind of monitor YouTube as well sometimes, but it's difficult with so many platforms. We could really do with some form of app which would let you look at all of your live streams and look at all of the comments, and then you'd be able to respond to all of them. Although I don't think I'd ever shut up. Some people say I don't shut up. I personally don't believe them. Sometimes I take a breath. So here we go. We are rocking backwards and forwards. I'm surprised we haven't had Carla in tonight. Haven't seen Carla. I spoke to Blaine Williams earlier. He was enjoying a chilled out evening sitting on a pontoon boat. Watching the stars in the sky. That's a great way to spend a Sunday afternoon and a Sunday evening. Oh, I'm glad he's well and I'm glad he's safe. Nice to know everybody's okay and they're out there. I'm going to get that little one. I missed one. And it's nice to know that. So we are nearly finished with the old weeder. Tell you what we'll do with the last bit of the weeds. Let's do this. No, we're not going to hit it with a chainsaw. I'm sure I've got a weeding device over here somewhere. Watch it away. Here the chickens giving it. Now where did I put it? I didn't put it there. Did I put it around here somewhere? I'm sure I've got a hole around here somewhere. Where's the hole gone? It's hoe time. Or did I put it around here? I've lost the hoe. Probably not the first time that's been said in anybody's life. Let's have a look. Was it? Ah, found it! Found it! Awesome, 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 awesome! Let's go and get this last weed. Oh, suddenly there seems to be more of them. It's this one I was wanting. That kinda didn't work. Right. Ah, you see, you can do it by hand. Good. Liking this. Not as quick as using a tractor, like, but it gets the odd stuff done. Right. There we go. We'll dive back in the tractor and get it finished. I don't think there was any more random ones. Have I just chucked it away? Just chucked it away. Run! You should never run with tools in your hand, but we're going to this time. Right, let's have a look. Now, drop it. My day's going well, Robert. We've had a good day today. We've been live streaming. Liz is going even better. Her project's working out absolutely fantastic. She's loving life at the minute. Robert is probably, I hope Roberts has had a good day. And we are back in this tractor. Let's get this last of the weeding done. And then we might be able to get some more sowing done. We sow the fields and scatter. Let's get this. Let's kill all known weeds dead. Really, a weed is just a plant which is in the wrong place. And we're just relocating them to somewhere else. So let's have a look at this. So Liz is doing an amazing job with her little project that she's doing. Unfortunately, we can't make much mention of it at the moment, as it's all hush hush, top secret. MI5, CIA, FBI, ABC. Let's have a look. We're going to run this one. So here we go. We're going to flee this round, and then we should have all the weeds taken care of, which means we'll get back onto sowing. And then when our good friend and the other tractor's finished his bit of ploughing, we'll go and do the top end of that little bit of field and get that covered off. Look at that, how good's that? Right down the edge. Every single one. I think we missed one actually. And back we go. Oh, we missed 3 little bits. Weed shouldn't be in your grass because it suffocates the root system. You're right, it does. Talking of grass, we've got to actually go and get some turf. It's not grass. We've got to get some turf this week, hopefully. And Mr. Robert Clayton, if you want to give a hand doing some gardening this week, you're more than welcome as well. We'll get the grass cleared out. We need to hire a rotavator as well, and we'll get that all turfed and cleared out, and then we'll get the new turf in as well. Hopefully we'll have some decent weather this week. Right, back onto the sowing. Sowing the fields. Looks like we've got a fair old crop on the other page, but I don't know, on the other side, but I don't know what it is. They haven't planted it. This is the only thing I planted it. I may have planted it. Here we go. Sowing the fields as we plant soybeans. Trailer's down to 66%. Should get this field planted out, which would be good. And we'll go and check the other side to see what we've planted over there. If it's nothing but weeds, then we'll get them turned in with a plough. God, where them birds come from? Hope I didn't run over them. There's a great story of in the UK on one of the motorways. The major authorities had to basically put a full road closure in while investigators investigated a large number of dead birds, and they were all crows lying on the road, and they took weeks and weeks of investigation because they thought there was something going wrong with the ecology of the place and everything. And then they realised that these birds had all been died by impact, so something was hitting them. And when they looked into it a bit further, apparently crows can only say car, car, car. They can't say lorry, van, bus. And it was the bigger vehicles hitting them. I'll go back to the day job. Oh, look, we've got more weeds. Where they come from? The ground. So let's have a look and see how we're doing. Let's see, we've got that planted nicely there. Let's get this line done of planting, that is. So yes, also if you're into your casual clothing, then make sure you get in touch with stokedcw.co.uk. Have check their pages out, and they will look into giving you some really nice clothing, especially if you're into your BMXing and your extreme sports, stuff like that. They've got a lovely range of gear. Based in Blythe, the local town, but they do supply worldwide. All you have to do is check out their webpage. And also, I would definitely get yourselves over to https://forgandistillery.com. Check out Philip Robbins' page. Get yourself some top end alcohol, gin, rum, whiskey, the lot. Get it done, get it ordered, get a taste of it, and even if it's just a trail ball, try it. And they'll what you call it? If you go onto the order page and enter into it, subtype of simulators rock. Nearly said streams, but simulators rock. Then you'll get a 10% discount on that. That's our good friend Philip Robbins looking after us and looking after our followers. So don't say we don't give you everything. We do. Well, at least we try to. Need to spray that weed, be gone, or hire a guy named Will so we can say, here, look, it's Will weeding. Well, it's nearly as good as Will Y in the American Truck Simulator, who I've nicknamed Willie. And when we get the end of the stream, I often say, let's go and have a look at Willie in his truck. Let's go and have a look at our Willie in the truck. Not meaning the body part, meaning more the driver. Sometimes the English language is a strange beast. Sometimes the sayings are often funnier than the actual meanings. I think we should see if we can get some sponsorship going by Massey Ferguson or John Deere or Case. I think they should supply us with a free tractor. So in cut our garden, maybe give her a loan of a rotavator and a flattening tool to get it tamped down. A whacker plate, I think they're called. And that'd be quite nice. We could do a live stream of Farming Simulator on the front garden. That'll go well. We'll get Angry Bird Liz to hold the camera as I decide to crash through neighbours' fences and hedges with a rotavator. And then we'll get the grass put down. Here we go. We're catching that lad up in the plough again. Them ploughs don't go very fast, do they? I mean, it's broken. Still don't go very fast. We've still got a tree log over there we could sell as well. Let's have a look. We might buy a chipper next. If we buy a chipper, we can sell the wood chips from the... we're going to get that corner. Nah. We'll sell the wood chips directly at the wood chipper. Should say we're having to travel all the way over to the wood log place over in the northeast. I'm going to do this line and then I'm going to go and dive out, pick that hoe up, and we're going to finish off them weeds there, I think. So this is Farming Simulator 19. It's Sunday the 19th of July. We are live across Facebook.com/subtyper and watch parties as well. Liz has got a watch party running. I've got a watch party running, and it's all appreciated. I'm expecting to see Thomas Reed at some point, although it is pretty late for the lad. He's normally a good follower and he likes his Farming Simulator as well. Let's have a look from inside the cab. Wow, look at this. It's a nice cab, this. Let's have a quick look down. Oh, look at all the tools. Buttons. I mean, you could do a washing it. We could do it and a spare seat. We could see, we could put a dog on there. But that's a fridge as well. We could do with Kev Lee to come and clean my farming. This guy's head is a zombie. He's a zombie. He can rotate his head 360 degrees. Some farmer this. The guy is an absolute he's a ghost. Let's dump that off and get this weeder on the back. And we'll get it weeded. We'll get this little last bit done. There we go. Let's get it done. Oh yeah, boy, it's difficult driving from here. We'll spin it round there. Let's drop it. This should be the last little bit of weeding. You can hear it tearing up the ground behind it. Let's have a look. Yes, we're getting them weeds nicely. This should be the last bit of weeding to be done, I would have thought, I would have hoped. Don't know why it was in that sort of pattern. And then what we'll do is we'll lift this up here and we'll spin over this way. And before we start dragging these out, we'll go and have a look to see what it says it is. Soybeans! Oh, okay. So these are soybeans. So they're growing, that's good. I don't think there's any weeding to be done here. Yeah, we'll go and have a look and try. Let's dive back up the cab and have a look. No, I think we're all good there, like. That's cool. I didn't realise there were soybeans. We must have planted that field the last time we were here. Yeah, I don't think we're dragging any weeds up. They're all soybeans. This is good. So what we'll do is we'll fold that back up. He was great on Big Bang Theory. Yes, very much so. Yes, Willie Whedon. Yes, he was. Star Trek, the worst show on the planet. Star Trek. May the Force be with you. Is that right? I love what I used to love about, you know, is right. You're right. It wasn't that good, but what I used to love about Star Trek was the actual how the set wobbled. I thought that was brilliant. You know, the doors were and they would walk past something and it would wobble. I used to laugh my head off at that. With William Shatner as Captain James T. Kirk in the Battlestar Galactica. No, in the Starship Enterprise. That was it. And I thought it was quite class, that the frailty of the set. When you look at it now, it was like, my God. And then you had Jean-Luc Picard, and you had some other bird that was also on it as well. It's Star Trek Voyager or something. So I take it you're a Star Wars man, Robert, because you either people didn't know you were either a Star Wars person or a Star Trek fan. And Leonard Nimoy played Spock. And the one thing about Star Wars I used to always used to really sort of get me was how it was always aimed at a younger crowd, and yet R2-D2 was the rudest member of that whole stuff. I mean, every line he delivered they had to bleep out. You know, it was amazing that they actually got away with it. I like Super Troopers. Ooh, Super Troopers. Haven't heard of that one. I must admit, I used to enjoy Battlestar Galactica with Dirk Benedict, you know, from the A-Team as Spaceman. Battlestar Galactica was good with the Cylons. There was some good Star Battlefields. I used to also like Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, and that was quite good, you know. And to be honest, I would probably try watching it again, but I'm not frightened in case it spoils my memories. You know, and I don't know if you've got it in America. There used to be a series called Prisoner Cell Block H, which was based in a women's prison. Based in a women's prison in Australia, and it was always quite a good. Again, the walls used to wobble when they used to slam the gates of the prison shut, but it was always a bit of entertainment. Really good. Star Wars would jump around so much. Aye. And to be honest, now Star Wars, I'm unsure as to how to watch it. Because, you know, they brought out Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars Return of the Jedi, Star Wars A New Beginning, Star Wars Clone Wars. And it's like, right, okay, so what order should I be watching these in? Because I'm struggling, you know. It's a bit like Fast and the Furious. That's quite confusing at times. Because, you know, you watch Tokyo Drift where Han died, then two series later, he's back to life, and you think, hang on a minute. I get it. This was before Tokyo Drift, but how does it all tie in? What else happened? Has what's his face, Vin Diesel, created a time machine in that Dodge Charger? Is that what's poking out the top of the bonnet? Does he use dilithium crystals? Does he have to travel at 88 miles per hour? You know, you got to wonder these things. I quite enjoyed Back to the Future as well, actually. I think, to be honest, Back to the Future is probably Michael J. Fox's greatest movie. You know, although I think, what was the other one where he was in it? He was The Secret of My Success. That was quite a good one as well. Enjoyed that. And then he's never been back. Hope the bloke's alright, like. Bit like you never see Macaulay Culkin anymore. You know, from Home Alone's. You know, he was kind of painted himself into that role, and they never did any more, and he never did any more himself. Or Richie Rich, that was the other one. Thought he was a little bit arrogant in that one. But Home Alone, it was a decent movie. But I do like the Griswolds. Chevy Chase, absolutely amazing comedian. And I like Fletch as well, and Fletch Lives. They're two good movies to watch. Great comic timing, and also a good storyline. But National Lampoon's Vacations are epic. Oh, so the old tractor driver with the plough's finished. So what I might do is, I might stick a worker on this guy, jump in the other one, go and finish the old ploughing off. There we go. Jump in the other one. Front wheel drive this. Oh, it's at some weird angle. A wheel spin. A little bit of ploughing to do up here. There's the ploughing when you do it. Let's get it onto the line, get the plough sunk into it. Drop back down there. Get this little bit finished. And then we'll plant the rest of it up. Exactly. You're right, Rob. It is confusing, isn't it? You know? I mean, to be honest, Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia and all them, they could have really done with somebody like Jeremy Kyle to sort it out. You know, that was one confused family. That was one seriously confused family. And I don't think it ever mentioned who the mother was. You know? I mean, who was the mum? You know? I mean, it concentrated a lot on Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker and Yoda and all them, but it never really said to you, oh well, this is Luke Skywalker's mother. Or did it? Did I miss that? I might have missed that, you see. Come on, get this repaired over here. So there's my little snap-on toolbox. Let's see if we can get this repaired. Now how do you use this? Tell you what, wash it off first. Oh, clean me. There we go, get it all cleaned down. Get the tractor done as well, to be honest. It's kind of dirty again, but you know, it's what happens. Yeah, well, yes. Although he did say at one point, I am not your father, Luke. Or, no, I am your father, Luke. Yeah, he was. But who was Luke Skywalker's mother? Who was she? I mean, you know, even Superman, we knew who Superman's parents were. But Luke Skywalker, poor lad, you know, he didn't have a clue who his parents were. Bless him. No wonder he felt a bit confused and a bit left out, you know. I mean, you wouldn't like it, would you? Right, now how do we get this to operate? We don't want the pressure washer. We want to repair the plow. Enter the vehicle. Right. Let's see if we drop that off. Pull forward. And dive with the cab. And see if we can repair this. We should be able to repair it from our little toolbox. Our little toolbox? No, that's washing it. We don't want to be washing it. Or have I not parked this close enough? You know what it is? I'm going to take it down to the workshop and get it repaired there. Ah, so there you go. But to be honest, Darth Vader was a bit of a cruel father, like, because if I remember rightly, he chopped Luke Skywalker's hand off. You know, he wasn't the best dad on the planet. What would you like for Christmas, son? Oh, just remove my left hand. You know. Use your lightsaber. Let's make it a clean cut. And to be honest with you, Darth Vader was the first one to ever use a mask to protect himself against any viruses. Maybe the bloke had a vision. Maybe it wasn't all just Yoda and Obi-Wan. Maybe, just maybe, Darth Vader knew what was coming. That would be quite eerie, wouldn't it? Right, let's repair it. Oh yes, $108. But I think, to be honest, right, the one thing about Darth Vader was he was always trying to do his best. You know? I mean, you know, the guy had some vision. I mean, to create a Death Star, have it drawn up, fund it, and then get it all licensed and that to be able to float around in space. You know, that's some bloke, like. You know, you don't see Donald Trump, Richard Branson, or Lord Alan Sugar doing that, do you? You know? You got to give the bloke credit where credit's due. I mean, okay, he wasn't the most pleasant person. Bit of an evil so-and-so, people would say. But, you know, he had some ideas, and he pulled them off. You know, most of us blokes that sort of like, you know, try stuff. It takes for like 5 years to get anything done. Whereas you see, Darth just pulled that Death Star together. So you know, I think he was overdone, to be honest. I think he got a rough deal sometimes. You know, I wouldn't like him as my dad, like, but you know. Drop that there, right? And we're going to drop this fork off here and put the bucket on. Let's get the bucket back on the front. You know. So let's stick the bucket on the front of this and we'll go and tidy the chucks up. Bucket's a bit dirty, isn't it? There's a bit of dirt there. Oh, nearly. That's cleaned up. And probably dumped in the complete wrong place. There we go, that's cleaned up. Whoa. Don't want to roll it. Don't want to roll it. Right, now let's don't jump in the other tractor. And we've got a little bit more sewing to do. Let's back it up a little bit. finish that one little edge off, and then we've got one little bit at the top to do, and that is this field sown. I'm just gonna keep an eye on the weeds in case they pop back through again. I hope they don't. So we've got 48% soya being left in the hopper at the back. Let's go. And get this done. This last little bit here, and then we've got another little bit on the other side. And we are all good and ready for this massive bumper crop to be taking place. Oh, that's cool, man. Monster HDMI cable, nice. 4K ready as well. That's the way to go. I'm kind of at the moment using a 65-inch OLED as my main screen, which is really good, really nice and crystal clear. But I could do with a new graphics card, to be totally honest with you. Green TV is the second monitor. See, I've got my TV as the main monitor, and I've got a little monitor alongside us, a little 16-inch touchscreen monitor, which came off a project that I was told I could have, and that's sitting there nicely. But yeah, it's nice, and it's lovely to have a nice big TV and a big monitor, especially get good quality ones. But like I say, I could really do with a new graphics card, but that's going to have to wait for when funds allow. But I think everybody's saying go for the 2080 Ti, but there's a few people I've spoke to and they said you should really wait. If you need a graphics card now, go for the 1080 Ti, the RTX 1080 Ti, and wait for the 30 series coming out, which should be, I would imagine, probably later this year. I would have thought it would have probably been coming out around about the launch of Flight Simulator 2020, which is the 18th of August. So, you know, fingers crossed, that will not be too far behind. Now what we're going to do? What can we do? Let's see if there's any contracts. We'll have a quick look at the horses and the animals. So they've all had their daily riding, and borderless monitor, 165 hertz, very nice. There'll be no screen flicker on that. That's for sure. Awesome job, man. Hang on a minute. Oh, them chickens only got 58% cleanliness. I thought we cleaned them out quite nicely. Let's have a look. Unless we missed. Clean them. Don't know what it's all about. So, we are going to do a contract. Let's have a look at the contracts. Let's see if we can earn some pennies off this contract. So, sowing. No, because you've got to use your own wheat and harvest, don't you? Harvest the cotton in field 21 to the spinnery. That'd be quite good. I think that'd be great. Wait, where's field 21? Field 21 right beside. We're good. We'll do that, but we'll borrow the items. Okie dokie, let's go for it. So this is the cotton harvester. Wait a damn cotton picking minute. I don't know if we've done any cotton harvesting before. Not going to do anyway at this rate, and I'll keep driving through this bit of grass. Looks a nice bit of kit, this mine. Oh, that's a proper, you know, I hope they don't come towards me. No, no cars coming down there, that's good. Ah, there you go. Well, that's maybe a better idea, the 2070 Super. I'm still using, would you believe, a 980 Ti. So, I'm quite happy with it, like. It's doing alright. It's got the 3 fans on it, so it's running cool, but to be honest, I don't think it's been stressed in its life. And I'm just wondering how much difference a 1080 or a 2080 would make it, if any. Oh, here we go. Let's turn it on. Now we've got to lower the blades. There we go, look at that. So is this how we do it? Yes it is, look at that. I tell you, pick cotton. So yes, it would be really interesting to see the difference on that. How much difference it would be. Now, so that's this guy set off, picking the cotton as we go. We're going to get this field cleared, finish this contract, check our fields to make sure we haven't missed out on anything, and we'll call it night at that point on this live stream. But we're going to be back. We're going to be back tomorrow night with, or maybe tomorrow daytime. We're going to try and get this X-plane issue sorted out, which is causing it to freeze, so we can run some flights from Durham, Tees Valley and Newcastle. You get to see my home airport. Durham Tees is the one I've been training at and learning to fly from, and nice airport. Using a Piper PA-28 Warrior. Apparently when we qualify we get to fly a jet. No, I'm sure. There's another little road done. Let's have a look. Let's get this sorted. Oh, I wonder if this is where cotton wool comes from. Cotton fields? I suppose it is. I'd love to see what real cotton looks like. As in, you know, the plant. I mean, I know it looks like here, but you can't imagine sort of like a machine just go and collect the little white bits of tufts of fluff off the top of a plant, could you? You know? But obviously that's what they do. If there's any farmers on the stream and they want to have some free labour, because I always fancy driving a combine harvester and a tractor in real life, then give us a shout. Love to have a go at that. Hopefully the great man Rob Ossel will be about as well, and I hope he's enjoying it and he's safe and sound. He's a big fan of Farming Simulator. I might have upset him actually, because to be honest, sometimes I just take the mick with my farming. Don't maybe do it as per correctly as what should have happened. Oh, by the way, Rob, I forgot to tell you that Poppy went in for an operation on Monday. She's back out with a 3-inch scar on her right rear leg from where she's had her crucial ligaments repaired, and she's getting back to normal, but she's still struggling moving around and hoping she's got to be bed rested for 6 to 8 weeks. I tell you now, that's not going well. But let's have a look. I was told because I have the AMD Ryzen 9 3950X that I should have gone with the 2080 Ti. I do that when the 3080 and the 3090 come out. Less than a hit with the 2070 at least. I can resell the 2070 not be $1,000. Yes, exactly. I was looking at a company called scanuk.com, .co.uk on graphics cards and stuff like that, and they've got graphics cards from 11 to 12,000 pounds each, and that's kind of like, you know, serious graphic cards. I would imagine it's for more like design work, and it'd probably be no good for PC gaming. But what a beast of a cross cord that would be. Yeah, she'll get there. She's she's feeling a bit sorry for herself at the minute. And unfortunately with our dog, she has massive anxiety, what do you call it? Separation anxiety. So she absolutely hates being cage rested. She actually sleeps better cuddled into us on the bed. You know, she's actually more calm and more relaxed and more chilled than what she is when she's in the cage. But needs must, and we only want what's best for the dog. So unfortunately she's having to suffer at the moment. She's just a big softie, to be honest. Like I see it, she probably panics when she gets put in the cage. See her pant away and that. Bless her. Yo, I'm something. She's just sitting on the sofa next to us here, chilled out, relaxed. We're going to get this field cotton picked, and we'll be heading it over to Spinnery. Oh, missed one. There's the OCD coming into us. I'm tempted to go up and round, you know. And I only have to turn right. So last night was a eventful night. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to Liz punching us in the face multiple times in her sleep, apparently.
I wasn't asleep until he shouted at
Bless her. I hope your dogs are well, mate, and I hope Cosmo is well. But yes, Liz was in full-on fight or flight mode. I did the flighting and she did the fighting. Not much damage done, thankfully. The bad news is she didn't knock me good looking either. So yes, I don't know who she was fighting with, but by God, she was throwing them punches. You know, and not just once. You know, you'd imagine some people would actually wake up after they've hit somebody and that person's gone, ow. Oh no, Liz stayed asleep, snoring her head off and still throwing the rights and the lefts. And your good old subtyper here was just taking them. For a minute there, I really thought she was Conor McGregor in drag. You know, I was waiting for the chokehold to come next. But yeah, she's I wouldn't need to get on the wrong side of her when she's asleep, that's for sure. She lived up to her name, Angry Bird, definitely. Not the first time she's battered us. I'm an abused husband. If anybody hears my cries for help, please help. She's yeah, she's taken bites out of us. Middle of the night, one night, I had my arm resting over her, and she turned around and decided to take a full-on snack out of my bicep with her teeth, and then wouldn't let go. I'm sure she thought it was a leg of lamb. Don't worry though, Liz, the scars tell a tale. They'll never hold up in court, you're right. They always believe the woman. I'm going to take her eventually over to Egypt and see if I can sell her for a camel. Although she'll probably get the hump. There we go, look at that, we're going right on this circle. And if you're all wondering, you're all missed it earlier, Liz started her first live stream when she announced to the world she was going up to get dressed.
I went in the shower.
She went in the shower and got dressed. That was an interesting live stream. She went from no followers to 4 million in under a second. Unfortunately, she wouldn't pass my live stream details on, but she's enjoying her notoriety, and I fear. If you want to catch hold of that live stream, it's Angry Bird Plucked. She ain't got no feathers. So Robert, when's your next live stream? When are you back on the airways and byways of the worldwide internet land? Oh my god, I bet that hurt. Sandpaper blocked to your dad's nose. Bless him. See, and I bet he never complained once. I bet the poor lad never said a word. I bet he just took that pain, took that abuse, went with it, rolled with it. I bet people even felt sorry for your mum after she did it. Although there again, why was your mum in bed with a sandpaper block? Maybe I don't want to know. Bless them both. Yo, go! This cotton field's moving on down. You don't get much cotton off this, mind you? Oh, right, got an interview tomorrow. Good luck with that. I take it that's for some chef job, is it? Or what's the interview for? Could you be the next naked chef on TV? We used to have a TV programme in the UK called The Naked Chef. That'd be quite a good actual show, that, wouldn't it? You could do that on a live stream. The Naked Chef cooks boiled eggs. You know, you could just do basic recipes, but you know, just do it kind of naked and make sure everything was covered up by implements like they did in Austin Powers. You know. No, I'm not volunteering to do that, by the way. An interview. The dad has a mouth. She laughed and said, "Oh really?" and sanded his nose. Oh dear. Yes, I could imagine that hurt if it's for a restaurant. Oh, okay, good luck with that, man. They'd be doing well if they get hold of you, Rob. Remember that. Always remember, they're lucky to have you. And when the interviewer asks, is there any questions that you need to ask him, just say, when do I start? And wink seductively. I love these sales jobs where the interview says, sell me a pen, and they go, well, if you can sell me this pen, you've got a job. And I'm like, okay, I'm up for a challenge. So I go, oh, I haven't got a pen. So they usually at this point give you a pen, usually their own pen, and you look at him and he's standing there and you wait, and he's standing there and you wait, and they look at you and go, are you going to sell us a pen? And you go, well, do you not need to write things down in this interview? And they go, yeah. Well, would you like to buy a pen? That's the best way of doing it. It really is. But never give them the pen till they pay for it. That's where a lot of interviewees go wrong. They give them the pen back smiling going, haha, that was a good game. No, not me, I charge them for it, mate. If I'm not getting the job, I'm taking your money. KM, what's KM? Hey Carla, how are you doing? Welcome on board, thank you very much. And you can have the Sunday horn. How are you doing? I'm doing great today, thank you very much. We're just about to finish this field off and then head off to the great land of sleep because we've got a vet's appointment with the dog in the morning. It's good to see you on the channel though, thank you very much for joining us. Carla's in the USA as well. Been a little depressed today. Why are you being depressed, Carla? Kitchen management. Ah, okay. Got you, man. Yeah, that'd be a good move. You'd make a good manager, young. You'd make a really good manager. Morning, Mark. Good morning to you on the 20th of July. I hope you're well and thank you very much for watching. Ah, well, we could do with some good sleep. We really could do with some good sleep. So, Carla, why were you depressed? Come and tell her. You've got angry aunts and uncles on here. We'll all help you cheer up. We'll keep you smiling. A problem shared is a problem halved. It hits you sometimes. A bit like my wife when I went to bed last night. She wasn't hitting us sometimes, she was hitting us all the time. Well, all you got to remember when depression hits is it's going to get better, no matter what. And looks like Mark's been smoking the the grass. He's been on the herb. Was that the tide of living at home? Difficult times will call up, but it's going to get better. It's always going to get better. You've got to look at the bright side. Because the thing is, if you didn't look at the bright side, you might miss all the good things. And there is good things out there. You've got to keep positive in your mind and positive in your thoughts, knowing that good times are coming. So, Mr. Chisholm, you've been puffing the herb. Was that basil, bay leaves, mint, paprika? I think I know what you're talking about, like. Was that on your vape? Or were you, what you call it, were you using it properly? If you need any more herbs, we've got Robert Milletti there. Who's a qualified chef. He'll be able to get you them for no bother at all. And not a time for a boat. For a boat? What the hell? Time for a boat. Yes, I think it would be a really good time to get a boat. We could all go fishing in the Caspian Sea and sailing off. And not a problem, Carla. Like I say, we're all here to keep each other sane and through each part of the day. And if you can ease somebody else's pain, that's what it's all about. You join a family when you hit with? No, I have a pipe. Not a bagpipe, Mark. Surely not a bagpipe. Mark, the Scottish bagpipe player. Puffing away on the old herb. On the herb. Because he likes to speak to Burb when he's smirking the herb. That's how they talk in Ashton, which is a little oregano. I would imagine oregano in time would be amazing to smoke. And no, he hasn't got a bagpipe. Although he's probably got a bag and a pipe. Well, I bet you're chilled out, son. Of course you can get your own place. Anything, you can do anything you want, you know. It's all about putting your mind to it, making a plan on how you're going to do it, and then sticking to that plan and not letting anybody tell you different, and not letting anybody distract you from what you have to do to get that job done. That's what it's about, Carla. You sit down, write a plan out, no matter how hard or difficult it looks. You just put your head to it, and once you remember, nobody can stop you. The only person stopping you is you. You know, never be fear of change. Change is often good. And if you make a mistake, what the hell, learn from it, and then move on and don't do it a second time. That's what this life's about. Never be frightened. Go for it. You only live once. The Highland Fling, awesome. What kind of songs can you play on this pipe? I would imagine it's probably the green grass of home, is it, Mark? And the Highland Fling, and Donald, where's your trousers? How's your trousers? Donald's trousers have been in the wash for the last 6 months. What a night. Yes, let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. Wherever Donald used to go, all the girls used to shout hello. Donald, where's your trousers? Whiskey in your jaw. I've got it in my glass at the minute, yes. Some nice Fogan's distilled corn whiskey. As we usually do when we're live streaming on Farming Simulator 19. Thank you very much for that caller, that's appreciated. It's I think, to be honest, you're right. We definitely need more people to care about each other and show a bit of love and a little bit of support, because this world would be a better place, that's for sure. I don't care what the politicians say. Vote for Subtyper. I dance that night, I look like a ballerina. Toot toot! Aye, like I say, remember, just put your mind to it, get it done, get the job done, get your plan sorted out, get your ideas of what you have to achieve to get things done, and then go out and do it. That is the easiest thing in the world. Oh, exactly, Mark. Remember, a smile is worth 1,000 words, and it makes 100 people worried about what you plan on doing. And a tutu. Like I say, the beauty of this stream that I've always loved is how we all seem to come together as a family and help each other out, give each other support and advice and stuff like that. And you know, if you can do that for each other, then you know, we're unstoppable. This time, whenever you're ready, you've got your own place, caller, you'll be posting up on this live stream pictures of your own house and everything. And you'll be like, I did it myself, and you'll feel absolutely amazing for it. Bless you. Well, we appreciate you as well. We appreciate every single one of you people on this live stream. You know, and like I say many a time, your problem halved is a problem shared. And you know, sometimes all you got to do is just speak up. You know, and if we can provide a bit of entertainment, a bit of a laugh, and a bit of time out of your worried day, then that's what it's all about. You know, that's what it's all about. Mind when you are in your own place, we're all expecting to be invited over for the housewarming party. You know, Robert will do the catering. Mark will probably cater something else, and I'll live stream it. And then Philip can provide all the alcohol. Yeah, we've got a plan sorted. We've got the party plan sorted. Mark can do the DJing. He can be a mix master DJ, as that's what he's talented for. This kid has got a way with music. Mate, we'll all go to the States. I'll hire a plane and I'll fly with there, Mark. We'll all just jump in one of them little PA-28 warriors. We'll fly across to Iceland, over to Greenland, into Canada, and then away down into to Carla's hometown. I will do. Liz will do the portrait. Yes, she can do the portrait. She can actually be the bouncer. She can stand on the door and not let people in. The way she fights, honestly. Carla says hello, Liz.
Hi.
Liz is shouting hello back. You know, we'd have to send her to sleep first, mind, but you know, she could definitely do the. Your name's not down, you're not coming in. I'm just on about the way you fight. When she's asleep, she'll take anybody on. So we are nearly completed this field. I hope we're going to have a full tank by the time we get the end of it. So much enthusiasm there, Liz. She's knackered, mate. Honestly. We're both fairly shattered because the dog's trying to keep her up all night with a bad leg and all that. Want constant attention. And she's working all the time as well on the old call centre. Bless her. I've got veterinarian duties to do tomorrow. I've got to take the dog to the vet for a first check-up after the operation. Operation cost £1,300, would you believe? For the vet to cut her open and repair her crucial ligaments. So if you want to hire a dog, you can hire one here. It's going really cheap. And not a problem, mate. I'm glad you came along. And Carla's got a German Shepherd and likes all the attention. I know what them German blokes are like. Oh, you mean the dogs? Right, the German dogs, sorry. Yes, they get very clingy, those animals, especially when you look after them well. They seem to know good people and they like to stick around with them. So, there you go. There's your best mate there, Carla. I should have said something as you get it for nothing is not working. Oh, you're joking. No, it wasn't even a private vet. It was West Wales up on the up on Westcote Road, mate. So, honest to God. You what? No, what? What? To poop? Are you talking a different language? What? I think Liz has been on more of the whiskey than what I have. Ah, yeah. I think the stitches were gold thread. Let's have a look. I was home when I lived in Missouri, so I moved to Arizona. My dad gave me 3 months to get back on my feet. So what I did, saving, and then got the house I live in. Bless you. That's tough work, mate. But there again, Robert, you're out the other side and you've done it and you're making progress. That's all that matters, man. You know. No problem. Before you next time, let me know. If you don't mind shouting you. Cheers. It's appreciated. Thank you very much, fella. I'll definitely be in touch. Because what they said was, when one leg goes, you tend to find the other leg goes. So it may be 6 to 7 months from now, mate. But I'll definitely be in mind, woman. If not, just remind us. So it is appreciated. See, that's what friends and family do. I mean, for Mark, has been long-term brother from another mother for me for a long, long time. We've had some adventures, me and Mr. Chisholm, all over this great land. Fishing for koi carp with socks and ponds. Hunting ghosts. Towing cars back from reservoirs with broken exhausts. But those are the things you do, and those are the memories you make, and those are the things when you suddenly realise that, you know, yeah, your youth was not a misspent one, it was just fun, you know. Shush, I'm not that old, Mark. Yes, I am. Of that train truck. Yes, that was quite interesting. Oh man. God bless you all, Matthew. Bless you. Yeah, we're nearly finished here. Where are we going to get to 100% though? I don't think we are. Yes, it was a very good night, mate. We will have to do it again sometime. Hopefully, when all this malarkey of people not being well is over, we'll have to go on a road trip and head out across the great UK and spread the word of Mark and John. Well, like the two his disciples. John Daly, good evening, good morning, how are you? And this is the news. So let's have a look, we've got a little bit to do over here, just one little cotton bud. Where's it gone? I'm sure it was over here somewhere. There it is. Here comes the cotton bud, yes. I will walk up that dilly line, didn't we? Looking for spooks and spectres. Must admit it was a bit eerie though. Now, how do I tip this off? Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Wow. Followage. Yes. Followage indeed. Now, how do I get that on the back of here? Yes. We did. The amount of times we ended up in Newcastle with the cars. Epic. Epic times. Epic times with epic people. I love to move to England. Oh no, please don't. Everybody's trying to get out of England, man. It's a nice country. Believe me, America is a lot more appealing. If I'd won the lottery 2 weeks ago, I'd have been moving to Montana. I'd have moved me, the family, and everybody I cared about would have been going out to Montana to live. Stunning place, Montana, by the looks of it. England is expensive, you're right. I don't know, do you drive, Carla? Are you a driver? Do you have a car? Right, now let's see if we can get this trailer. Tractor? Yeah, that's one of the definite benefits. Healthcare is definitely a big benefit, I would say. Although there again, if I'd won the lottery, I think I wouldn't have minded paying for it, to be honest. Oh God, Mark, it's not. If you look at the price of fuel in America, it's something like $3 a gallon, maybe. I might be wrong. When you're talking £1.35 a litre, it's cheaper that way. Oh mate, you watch that? Awesome! I didn't realise you watched Zach Baggins. There's a podcast I'm going to introduce you to at some point. Reminders on, and it's called the Unbelievers podcast, and it's really funny. Although it does slate Zach Baggins to bits. Now, how do we get that on the back there? Select the steering mode, all-wheel steering. Yes, total steering wheel. Control my. Okay. So if you reverse up, you maybe don't want to. Now, how do we get that on there? Press that. Press that. There we go. That's cool. Used to be 16p a litre. 1.99 right now for a gallon. Yeah. Exactly. We are paying £1.35 a litre, and I think there's about 4.5 litres to a gallon. So it's the fuel in the UK is horrendously priced. 99 cents a gallon. It's crazy, isn't it? Oh, we're meant to be going to the spinnery. Where's the spinnery at? Where's the spinnery? Going the wrong way. I'm lost in the field. And love Ghost Adventures. Yes, we tend to like that as well. Most Haunted, absolutely. Watches. He loves Ghost Adventures. With Zach Baggins, I've got it. Like I say, Mark, I've got to get you onto a website called Spreaker. Spreaker, and then the podcast is called The Unbelievers, and I swear down, it's the funniest thing you'll listen to. You know, they really don't like Zach Baggins. You know, but it's good, it's funny, you'll laugh, you will laugh. Yeah, honestly, oh, isn't it just, there's one section where they are investigating a prison, and the cameraman, it's obviously dark, and there's a vet field and giving it all you, ooh, I'm scared, and ooh, I'm this and I'm that and the other, and the cameraman called Darren moves this door and it creaks, and she nearly jumps out of her skin. She is past herself, and then he turns around and goes, he turns around and goes, well, what's so frightening? What's that? It was me, and she goes off at him. And then he goes to camera, he does a bit of camera, and he slates her. He's gone worse than anything. Yeah, it is funny. This must be the spinnery here. Oh yes, that looks like the German word for spinnery. Maybe. Did we drop this here? Let's see if that goes in there. Yay, done. Young Believers. Unbelievers. Unbelievers. Fuel cost $2.36 where I live at. Wow, that's expensive. That's expensive in the US. UK, that is half price. That really is. That's half price. Turn the full steering back on. I think we've completed this mission. $2.36, which I reckon is probably about, equates to about probably £2.25. Look at that, man! How do you drive this thing straight? Oh, crab steering that. Oh, right, so on there. Crab steering, right? That's awesome. I want one of these JCBs with a full roof. I think that's mint. Oh! Pretty hard to control, man. Alright, we're back at the depot. Let's go and get our money from what contract. There we go, that's well done. Let's dive back over onto the other farm and see how that's going. Oh, that's all going good. We're all good. That's cool. For 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 car garages with a huge backyard, all blocks. See it, but it's 7 foot high. Wow, that's like a big block of nougat you're carrying. It is on it. I thought it was candy floss. Is it good? Is it good to plant cotton? Yeah, well, I kind of did it because I wanted to see what it was like. I was doing a contract for another farmer there, so you can earn money by doing contracts by going into the main menu, and then on your left hand side you can do different contracts, and you kind of just try different machinery, which is what I use it for. There's a cultivating one. That's quite a big field 22. And you know, you can, if you want, you can borrow the items and it'll reduce the amount by $981, and you get to drive these machines. And I think that's quite all good. But no problem, Mark. Night here, and have a good evening and enjoy your kit. And we'll speak to you sometime through the week. And if we don't see you through the week, we'll see you next weekend. Night sleep is for the week. Are you right there, fella? Aye. And Mark Roberts in Arizona. Oh, nice. And there we go. So at this present time, with it coming up to 1:10 in the morning in the UK, I'm going to call it a night as well, because I've really enjoyed this chat and all this. But I'm under the knot of having influence. He may not be chemically induced to stay awake, he's saying, I think. But what we've done, Carla, with these fields, we've planted the soybeans. We should get a decent crop off them, and hopefully we'll be back next Sunday, and we'll be with you again. We're going to try and get some, like I say, we've been trying to get some live feeds done through the week. We're going to definitely try and get them done this week. We've got some X-Plane coming up, if we can get it working, and we've got Sandy Bay coming up as well, and a few other things. So just make sure you keep those likes and follows coming, and you'll get to see when we're next online. Do appreciate everybody that's here tonight, and if anybody wants to talk through the week, you've got our messenger. Just grab her a shout, and we'll be more than happy to keep you as happy and talkative. But until then, watch what you're all doing. Good luck with your job interview tomorrow, Rob. I hope you do well, and make sure, please let me know how you get on. And good night to you, caller. Keep positive, and remember, good things come to good people. So as long as you're a good person, you'll get anything you want. And if you're not, just make sure you're bloody good at what you do. So until then, you all take care and have an amazing week yourselves. Thank you very much for everybody joining me and all the support. Much love out to you. And this is me, Subtyper, signing off for the night. Good night. God bless.